make sure that your phones are on silent and you are sitting comfortably in your seats. Okay. Another thing that I require before the start of my session, make sure that you are a participative audience and you are helping me with the discussion part. Great? Please raise your hands, those who have used ChatGPT, Canva, or facial recognition devices in the past 1 week. Anybody? Okay. So I have a good audience. Thank you. I hope that you are doing the assignment work which I gave you quite diligently and with the help of AI. So before beginning with the session here, congratulations, you are already up with the AI and tools of Industry 4.0. Before beginning, all things come to your mind. What is AI for you?
Artificial intelligence.
Sorry?
Artificial intelligence.
It's artificial intelligence. What all things pop up in your mind when you hear the word artificial intelligence? Louder. What things come to your mind when you hear artificial intelligence? Do you see artificial intelligence around you? Yes. In what form? Your applications, very right. How many of you are on social media? How many of you are using Android phones or iOS? Okay, most of you. Do you think your teachers are using virtual aids every day before teaching you in the classroom? This projector, the mic which is operating right now, do you think it is AI? What about your assignment work? Anything which you find too boring and too complicated to do every day? Your assignments, who's going to help you in that? AI. Can you list down a few AIs in that? ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, Siri, Copilot. That's very apt. So all these definitions go very correct with my topic here. That's AI. So I am Kapoor, Assistant Professor from School of Management Studies at CTU, is going to deliver a workshop with you guys on the topic Innovate Smarter, leveraging AI and Industry 4.0 tools for the next generation entrepreneurs. So when I bring forward this topic to you, there were few things that ran into my mind. That will you be familiar with AI? Or rather, the next generation, you are using this AI in a more apt manner than anybody else, right? And when we talk about industry is using it technovaically through the augmentation. They are using the tools of AI for running the industry in a better manner. So the session we are going to have today, that's not about replacing robots. Okay, there are two hands. Everybody else is on my side? That AI does not limit your creativity? You feel that AI limits your creativity? Okay, so there are mixed views, but based upon my session today, I would be on the side of AI, right? So I would say that AI is not limiting your creativity. Rather, it is multiplying the impact of what it is supposed to gather. So the session we are going to have today, I would say that robots are bad or AI is bad or robots are replacing humans. Rather, I would like to say that how humans are using robots, data, rather algorithms as well to multiply or amplify their creativity and the impact of the industry. Moving to the next point, I would say entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs today are not the ones who are just running on creativity or who are just fueled by the hard work. Rather, we say that the entrepreneurs which are able to add creativity, which are able to add AI, they are the smartest innovators right now, right? So if I say get your work through hard work, that's not going to complete the purpose. You have to be smart, you have to win the time race as well to be the entrepreneur of the next generation. Moving to the next slide. So let's start with a question that what do you think AI brings to you? Or what is AI for you? Do you think AI is a mandate in the century we are in? How do you find it useful for you? Lectures and even to get attendance when we are in the online mode, right? AI has helped you in multi-dimensional ways. So, unlocking the power of artificial intelligence, I would say that AI is not just artificial intelligence. I would put forward some more additions to the list of AI you have given me. What is the first one? Which one is the first one? The second one? The third one? Fourth? Fifth? Next one? So what is the purpose of Duolingo and Google Translator?
We can learn various languages like German, French. Each and every language is available there.
Very correct. When we talk about Duolingo as a platform, it is even covering your limitation of language. You can talk multi-language by learning the language skill or by just using translators just as Google Translator. Who's the next one? What's the next one? It has a name there, Sora 2. How many of you were in the trends of creating magical pictures in sarees or in the retro look using AI? Did anybody do that? That was quite in trend, creating pictures using AI, right? Were you aware about that trend?
Yes.
Again, that was just with the help of AI. Anybody? Okay. So even Zapier helps you to create content, even speeches, which can help you or aid you in being the best speaker around. It even helps you to create AI powered content. The next one. What is this? Erica. What is Erica? What is this? Usually we see this whenever we visit the websites. What is this? A chatbot. An AI-driven chatbot which helps you to engage with the website, ask questions without any human interference, right? So Erica is the robot of Bank of America. That was the first banking robo that was developed, and it fueled their business and it helped them in getting more engagement of the audience like never before. And that is from where the digital revolution in banking started, right? We have another one. What's there? What is this? Right? This is a DOM revolution of Domino's through which it assists their customers in knowing their preferences and even adding up to what taste, what flavors, what is the new thing that you have while ordering on the existing platform, right? Are quite a privacy seeker. You do not want somebody else to use your phones. So what do? You put face locks on it so that it uses your biometrics and only then you would be able to operate, right? So for the security reasons, most of us are using this, and for people like us who are working, we use this tool every day to mark our attendance, right? Biometrics. What is the next one? What is the next one? Amrit, what is the next one? Exactly, I needed your attention here. So the next one is everybody else? Thank you. So whosoever lost the direction, Mr. Amrit, you can use Google Maps to track yourself at the right place. Great. So AI helps you in making the information concise, giving you a right direction and making sure that your presence is there. The next one that we had, which was a revolution given by Google, that is Gemini, right? You see it as 3 dots, But the day it was launched into the market, Google introduced its robo through this 3D design that was Gemini Google Robot, right? So these are the multiple ways or multiple, I would say, applications that exist in the market and which are actually helping industry in limiting their work, reducing the chaos and automatizing the work that is existing in the market. I need not to work 4 hours or I need no content creators to do the job for me. I can just hire an assistant and they can work for me. And let me put forward one more thing. Out of all the tools I have shown you here, 90% of the tools that we have, they are freely available in the market, right? So do you think there are any free lunches? Or there is anything which will be given to you free of cost? No. As BBA students, as business students, I need you to know that there are never free lunches, especially when we talk about corporates, especially when we talk about businesses, right? There is always some cost that you are trading off. It can be a monetary cost, it can be a non-monetary cost. So if I want to use any of these platforms, if I am not paying a fee to them, what is the second thing I can exchange with them? Okay, do these applications require login? And what do you fill in login? Your personal details, right? So your data is a fuel for them, right? So they are using your data, they are actually moving into your privacy to provide these AI tools to you. We'll be talking about ethical concerns in the future slides, but right now these are the major AI tools which you can use, and these businesses are built on your data, right? Moving to the next slide. So when we talk about AI, we are not just talking about ChatGPT, we are not just talking about applications, we are not just talking about robots or AI. Rather, it's a complete ecosystem that goes together. So AI is not just a robot, rather it's an ecosystem which is driven by innovation, which is driven by your automation and smarter decisions which help businesses to scale up and to do better in the industries and decision making. So under even AI, there are different forms in which AI exists. The first form that we have is machine learning. What is machine learning? When we say learn, okay, we are providing some information to somebody to memorize it, right? And when I am giving that data, that information to a machine to learn, that is machine learning, right? So under machine learning, you are not making your machines smarter, but you are just cutting off the repetitive task. For example, if I know 1 plus 1 is 2, rather than doing it multiple times, I give this command to a machine and they will do it for me. Your coded languages, Python as we say, C++, Java, they are all machine learning, right? There is no automation, rather simply it's a learning concept. Multiple times the system is feeded and it can do the work for you. The next one we have is natural language processing. So when we talk about language processing, whenever you use your Siri, Alexa, does it ask you for a language test? Do that system record your voice first to recognize it later? That is your natural language processing. Whatever input you are giving, they are just going to process and they are going to convert it into a language, right? Whenever you use your translators or whenever you use your microphone to write information for you, that is part of your natural language processing. Under this, human language is read and that is converted into words which you can understand. The third form of AI that exists is your computer vision. Now Google Lens, right? What do you do? Even if you do not recognize that object, you do not understand what do you say to that object, just scan it and it will tell you what it is and what its purpose is. That is your third AI tool, computer vision. Moving forward, the fourth is generative AI. That is the new one in the market. If I talk about machine learning, that started around 1990s when computer started existing into Indian market, right? So that revolution itself brought machine learning with it. The revolution kept coming forward and the one which we are in, that is generative AI, which means creating new ideas. Right now, if you have to use AI tools, do not use it to extend what is already existing. You can create new ideas, you can create new realities, you can create new features to the already existing information, right? That's the new generation of AI. So that is how AI is empowering each one of us in this room. Next that we have is that how AI is bringing or why it matters to entrepreneurs. As individuals from academics, the maximum extraction of AI for us is doing work for us. But as an entrepreneur, where you are looking for creativity, where you are looking for problem solving, where you are looking for building new ideas, how can you actually implement AI in that? That's a big question. So when we go ahead with that, as an entrepreneur, what do you need? First of all, there is a lot of competition that exists in the market. If I can use AI, my competitor can use AI as well. So the first benefit it provides you, that is cutting off your manual work by 70%. As per the stats released, AI has actually helped entrepreneurs in building impossible possible, right? Any manual work which requires daily inputs, any work which was repetitive in task can be left to AI and the work can be done within few seconds, right? Second point that we have is predict customer behavior. Many of you might have witnessed this when you are using your social media. There are few pages which you do not follow, but just by random one or two likes, the content starts appearing on your screen. Or it might have happened, anything you were talking about with your family and friends, you get related content appearing on your screen. Has it happened to you? Or has Swiggy and Uber taken care of your cravings as well without you searching for it? So that all has happened because of AI. AI is listening to you even if you are not searching for things, right? So it even predicts human behaviors. For example, if I have searched for two desserts, it will give me other sweet tooth options in details, that these are the other options you can like. So this is how it predicts consumer behavior based upon your past choices. What other things do you expect to buy in future? Third thing we have is personalized user experience. Just with the help of AI, you can customize your things. Now DIY, do it yourself, is the new trend in entrepreneurship. But other than that, personalization, personal touch of the customer and business is more prominent nowadays if we talk about businesses. Moving forward, scalar and faster and smarter innovations. Nowadays, if you want to bring a new idea or a new discovery, you cannot wait for 6 months to 1 year. The creativity loses its essence in seconds nowadays. So with the help of AI, you need not to wait for months, years or a longer period of time. Rather, you can provide quick solutions to your customers. Or even if I have to make some grievances, even if customers have to handle certain problems, they can just use AI, right? And you can register your complaint within seconds. So I hope most of you are the users of Jio or any other telecom operator. The moment you face any issue, you can use the Jio app and you can register your problems there, and the problem will be solved. Just before moving in for this session, I had another message on my screen. That was Sanchar. I hope I still have your attention. Okay. Just before moving in for this session, I had one more message on my screen. That was regarding Sanchar Samadhan. Anybody who knows about Sanchar Samadhan? Okay. Sanchar Samadhan basically was an application. It gave me a download link that if somebody else is using a SIM on my name, which is not in my notice, I can just use that link and I can get to know how many numbers are registered on my name. So that was another form of AI, right? Using one link, just by one click, I can get how many people are actually using my number or my name for their telecom operators. Next is it creates competitive value. If I deliver something, if analyze your customer experience, it is even going to predict you with the trends and the behaviors of your customers, and it is also going to help you to scale smarter and faster. So before dropping into the next slide, I would like you to think of one problem or any one task from your day which is very repetitive, and give me one AI tool which can help you in supplementing that activity. Anyone? The girl next to Paris, on the next seat at front. Get up, ma'am. Any one problem that you face and that is very repetitive task to do every day. Assignments. Do you think AI can help you in that? Which AI? ChatGPT. So within few seconds right now we have a problem and we have a solution. Thank you. Have a seat. Anybody else who would like to share any problem or a solution? I said I needed an engaged audience. Anybody else? Any problem and any solution which AI can help you with? You do not exactly remember which song would be apt for your mood or as per the current situation. Do you think AI can help you with that? Yes. So with just one click on what sort of mood I had, it gave me an entire list of songs which I can hear and that can better my mood, right? So that is how the power of AI comes into picture. Any problem, just one solution, that is AI. Connecting AI with the industry, or when we say that what is Industry 4.0, industries started in India from the year 1784, where the industry was basically about steam and mechanization. 1784 was the first time when people or the business got to know that water can be converted into steam, right? And steam can be used in industry as a product for further services. From the year 1784 to the journey of 2025, industry has revolutionized to Industry 4.0, where it started with steam and mechanization, and then we realized that steam can be converted into electricity as well, and we can run machines on it. And in the year 1870, we got Industrial Revolution 2, where we learned that machines can be used, machines can be programmed to do work for you, right? And we can have benefits of mass production just by using AI in the industry. Moving to the third generation of industry, where we learned even this electricity which we are using, it can be used for the automation. Computers can be created, electronic devices can be created, which can be smart to do Indian people work, right? So your dishwashers, right? Your radios, your air conditioners, your computers, compacting to laptops, from laptops to tabs, from tabs to your smartwatches. It is nothing but the revolution of industry and AI in the market. To the trend we have, right, that is Industry 4.0, which deals with your automation of things plus cyber security as well. Why? Because more data means more clutter, which means more security that is required. So what does Industry 4.0 deliver to you? The first point is it gives you an integration of digital technology, which means right now no human is working alone, right? You're always connected to a technology, you're always associated, or there is always a supporting role of technology which is existing in your business. Either it can be a manufacturing concern or a service provider. Everybody is using some sort of AI. Second is it even helps you to make intelligent networks. Right now, if you are in Ludhiana, Punjab, if you want any services from Gujarat or Maharashtra, you can just do it on one click, right? Your stock market operations is one of the examples in that. Seamless network and connectivity, and it even brings you transparency. Third is, these intelligent systems are capable of self-monitoring. If I switch on a projector and I'm not using it, after a few minutes, it will automatically turn off, right? So that is how it is getting more, I would say, self-apt to deliver the services and the content. Last is, smart factories are coming into picture, in which you do not need humans, right? And let me tell you one more thing. When we say HR, right, that is human resource. Many of you might be graduating in it. But one of the fact I'm going to say here is, even in HR, that is human resource, you don't need humans to work. You already have AI based system in which there is a complete process without bias. You can scrutinize the type of employee you need. You can scrutinize their CVs, and automated interview will be conducted and you will be selected for the role. So humans are even being removed from the domain of human resource. Look at how industry is being revolutionized. Moving to the next slide, that is tools that are used in Industry 4.0. So when we are talking about these tools, this toolkit was sent, or this has been published by the Government of India as a toolkit of Industry 4.0, which means major tools which are used by the industries nowadays to get and to remain relevant into the market. The first one is artificial intelligence. When we say artificial intelligence, it means it is going to use the already existing data and going to present it in a new form which is more helpful to you. Second is Internet of Things. What is Internet of Things? Internet of Things basically is when you are using a combination of services, right? When I say that I am going to provide you an online delivery, I might be using a website, I am using a coding, I am using a programmer, I am using a customer experience, then I am asking a customer what sort of service do you need. So Internet of Things is basically a combination of services that you use. Next is cloud computing. What is cloud computing? All your information, most of it is available on cloud, which means you do not physically need to store your information. What used to happen till 2011, I would say, is we used to have pen drives, hard disks, CDs to record our information. And now just with an email ID, you can record all your data. That is the power of cloud computing itself. Next, 3D printings, that is more 3D objects, 3D visibility, more practically you feel that the thing is real. Next is blockchain. Blockchain basically use a series of events. If I have to give you an example, cryptocurrencies is one of the major platform where blockchain is used. Most of your currencies which are existing in digital form, they are using blockchain to cover for their business models. Next is augmented reality or virtual reality, where you are using or where you are witnessing the 3D face of an object or a reality. I think you might be going to watch shows which give you a 3D visualized effect, right? So automation or augmented reality or virtual reality is when you are having lens on your eyes and you are just witnessing everything as if it is happening just in front of your eyes. That is how AI brings you so close to what reality is. So in short, these toolkit is basically a building block that will combine you to create bigger ideas for the next level. Next slide. Okay. Moving forward, I'll give you a few examples from the real life where this AI was actually plugged in by the entrepreneurs and they gave you a real product. The first example that I have is BMW. BMW is a global leader. And what does BMW provide you? Cars. It's a brand for the luxury cars, right? So when I talk about BMW, it's a global leader in shaping artificial reality with the help of revolution in its product development. So from concept of designing a car to actually bringing a physical car to you, everything BMW is doing using artificial intelligence. So it helps them in bringing efficiency, accuracy and innovation in their process. The first thing that BMW is using AI is with the design and concept. So you can customize the type of design you need for your car. You can even customize the concept, whether you need a sports car, whether you need a regular car, you need a luxury car. Just give that inputs and it will build that profile for you. Second thing, it will even help you in manufacturing and quality concept, which means once the car is designed, there are softwares, there are already existing AI toolkit with the help of which they can scan. There is no need of human interference. Just a scan and they can tell you where the defect lies or what can be the possible clutters this particular machinery can have. All things with the help of AI even before the final manufacture. They will tell you where the defects are going to be, right? And the third thing in which BMW is using AI, that is their product customization. The customer's personal touch exists with every car they deliver, right? And they can do this customization at a large scale and for the every customer that exists in their own market. So in short, BMW's journey shows us that AI can transform traditional industries into innovation ecosystem. Whether you are building, whether you are building cars or whether you are building startups, AI can bring you redefined possibilities. And this is a broader stance of BMW that has changed because of AI implementation in their system. So the first point is prototype development. If they had to design a car, earlier it used to take 24 months to design a car. Now it is just a matter of 12 to 15 months. The car will be manufactured as per your customization and it will be delivered to you. Second is quality defect. So if you have to look at the defects manually, 90% of the times there were few defects which were missed from the human eye. But from automation, 99.5% of your defects can be taken care of before manufacturing, right? Next is maintenance downtime, which means how much maintenance is required. Earlier it was reactive. If the customer says that we need maintenance, only then it was provided to the customers. Now it is very predictive. Through AI, the BMW group can already get to know that this car is into this state, this defect is there in the car. They will call you and they will tell you, please book your appointments for the downtime or for the maintenance part because it is already due, right? So that is how AI has helped their businesses. And the last one is customized option. Earlier it was limited because it was possible only when customers going to their shop and telling them this is the car color we need or this is the customization we need. Now you have the entire palette. You just have to click on that color and it will be, the prototype will be already ready and it will be just before you, right? I have also added the link, but I'll not go with that. Moving to the next one, that is data-driven example of Starbucks. What is Starbucks famous for? Coffees, right? So Starbucks is a coffee chain. So even they are using AI in their process. So the chat bot, that AI tool Starbucks is using, that is Deep Brew, right? So Deep Brew is their AI tool which they use to present, I would say, scrumptious coffees for you or the taste that delights you. So in this, how do they use it? First of all, any Starbucks outlet that you visit, they collect your personal information. So through that information, they get to know about the demographics of the person or to the customer they are tackling to. After that, they prepare a purchase palette for you. Which option would you like to choose? Sometimes it even happens if you are visiting Starbucks for 2 or 3 times, your taste palette is already there with them. Even if you do not decide for the option, they will give you a recommended option. Ma'am, would you like to have this coffee, this flavor of coffee, because last time you chose this, it means you like a strong coffee, right? They give you automatic recommendations as well. After that, their inventory levels. Earlier, it was a problem for Starbucks because if we go with the FMCG sector, every company which is into FMCG, they get a lot of wastage in their inventory. Why? Because the shelf life of products is very limited. Just by this one software, they have limited their inventory wastage also. Because they know that these are their prime customer, these are the taste and preferences which are most liked by them, so they pick up their inventory levels only on that basis. So no need to keep those flavors in a particular region which is not liked, right? For example, if you go to the north region of India, people like more sweetened coffees, right? So they will keep flavors which add to your taste buds. And the same goes with the south and west and east. Next is even the store layout. If we see the difference between Starbucks and other coffee chains, Starbucks provide you a good working space also if you want to work, sit and work there. So even the layouts of the coffee store are decided on the basis of the customers they are catering to. Next, if I talk about the implementation of AI and how it helped them, Deep Brew helped them in forecasting and supply planning applied heavily on manual data, leading to the inefficiencies. Earlier, they were using manual data sets, which was very time consuming and it was not giving them 100% efficient returns. So, what they did with the help of Deep Brew, 85% of the accuracies of taste they became better, right? 25% of the customers liked revisiting Starbucks stores. Why? Because of good flavors and their preferred choices. Product wastage was reduced by 20%. I already told you inventory management became better. So just by using AI in your day-to-day application, it helps you to move your business more effectively. Next example that we have before us, next slide, that is Siemens. Anybody who knows about Siemens? Siemens is an AI bot which is actually used into industry. And when we talk about manufacturing units, Siemens work into picture. So Siemens basically is your predictive maintenance AI bot which will tell you which machinery has worked for how many hours and when do they need that maintenance services, right? So Siemens basically collect live data from machinery, monitor equipment performance and predict possible failures. So there are few industries which require a very hardcore machines to be worked upon and they are even hazardous to the human life. So Siemens work together with I would say Microsoft. They work together and MindSphere, that's a company by Microsoft. Siemens work in collaborations with MindSphere and they help you to make predictive maintenance analysis so that machines can be used in the best way and human life can also be saved. So if I talk about Siemens in specific, it's basically an IoT that they use, Internet of Things, collaborative efforts of multiple AI tools which is used there. How it has helped, earlier what used to happen, the industry was facing 15% of the downtime. Why? Because when the maintenance is required, that was not known to the companies. With the help of Siemens, it has actually helped them in putting efficiency in the system. IoT has reduced the downtime by 30%, right? Next thing, the lifespan of a machine that has increased by 25% and the maintenance cost, if you are actually doing the maintenance at last minute, it might add few more, I would say, cents from your pocket. If you are doing maintenance well in time, it will even help you in saving your maintenance costs. So it has reduced down by 20%. So that is how it highlights that how interconnected AI, that is your automation, machine learning and humans can do better for a progressive run in the automation. Next slide. So before concluding the session, I would like to say that AI comes with a lot of responsibility. So ethics and the legal domain of your AI is also very important, right? So when we go deeper into AI, we say that AI is helping us or AI is nurturing our projects. But along with that, we need to understand our privacy, our concerns are most important to us. So there should be no free right of using our information or leaking down our privacy for these AI tools. So these AI tools should be used ethically, right? So if you are using Grammarly to improve your grammar mistakes, that is good. But if you are using Chat GPT to deceive your faculty that the work is done by you, that is unethical. So it is very important to learn what and where these AI tools can be supplemented and where they should work in collaboration with your activity. Great. So stepping up next, the key takeaways I want you to take from this session is that make AI your friend, because AI is never going to work for you for titles. It is never going to be your co-founder. Rather, it's not even going to be your competitor. It's going to work with you in industry as a friend. Industry 4.0 makes innovation affordable. We have to understand that change is the only constant. We cannot run on traditional machineries in the new industry. We need more efficiency and more, I would say, better usage of resources, right? For that, these innovative tools are helping us. Last, curiosity is your ultimate power, right? Do not limit your creativity or do not assume that if machine is doing something, AI is doing something, that's only for your benefit. AI can supreme your powers, but only if you let it be, right? So make curiosity your friend, learn new things, learn new channels, but make sure that you are adding your human element to it. So, before concluding, I would like to say that the real superpower with every entrepreneur that lies there is your superpower. Technology will evolve, but curiosity will keep you relevant. And this industry 4.0, that is not only for the entrepreneurs. It is even for the entrepreneurs which are existing right now in this classroom. So the next time when you open ChatGPT, do not instruct it to search what is already there. Fuel it with what you want to build in future, what you want to create for the future. So that's how entrepreneurs will revolutionize and entrepreneurs will be relevant in the market. Thank you. Have a nice day. If you have any questions, please ask. A great help. Any question related to AI? Nothing? That's it. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.